deserve better. Shallowick has got to go.
What's up, everybody? Another beautiful day in Azeroth, and here is how to defeat heroic Cauldron of Carnage. Starting off, you need to evenly split your raid. Each boss applies a stacking dot to players within 60 yards, and if the bosses are within 40 yards of each other, they take 99% reduced damage, and they need to die within a few seconds of each other. The last one standing gains a mere 50% damage increase every 5 seconds. Flarendo will target a random player on its side with blast burn roar cannon. Make sure to aim this away from the scrap bomb and never towards the other side, as this beam travels far. Flarendo throws a scrap bomb at a random player's location that needs to be soaked by the Flarendo side. Damage is split between players soaking it, but if no one soaks, everyone in the raid takes its full damage. Also knocks you back when you soak it, so don't have your back towards blast burn roar cannon or you might get knocked into it. Also spawns a molten pool and sends out waves, so beware. When the boss casts Molten Phlegm, everyone on Flarendo's side gets a circle around him, dealing damage to anyone within 5 yards. You want to pre-spread before this goes out to avoid unnecessary damage. Great place to pop a defensive. Tanks, you want to beware of Eruption Stomp. Deals a ton of fire damage and spawns waves. Now swapping over to Torq side. Players on this side continuously build up electricity when they move, indicated by the blue bar. If it maxes out, you get stunned for 6 seconds and most likely die, because the boss will target several players with Thunder Drum Salvo, causing them to spawn swirls at their location. Now if you get targeted, simply stutter step. You can wait for 2 to 3 swirls to spawn before you need to move. Otherwise you will cover a lot of area with swirls and you will most likely stun and kill yourself. Torq also spawns several voltaic images that fixates random targets. If they touch any players, it deals a ton of damage in a 10-yard area and spawns electric stuff on the ground. Deals damage and silences players in it. These images can be crowd controlled, so slow, root, etc. So you just want to kite them until they time out. Tanks, beware of his lightning bash. It deals an insane amount of physical damage and you take any unmitigated damage as nature damage as well. So defensives, when bosses reaches 100 energy, Intermisson starts with Colossal Clash, and the bosses charges each other in the middle of the room, and raid takes a ton of ticking damage during this. Plus lightning swirls and fire waves galore keep spawning everywhere. And then we take a moment to just appreciate how visually pleasing this fight is. Now, during this intermission, each boss team swaps sides, so Flarendo's side follows Torq when intermission ends and vice versa, so that you're able to drop your stacks from them, and then it's really just rinse repeat. Blue is now red. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions. If you want to help support my channel, check out my Patreon, Twitch or YouTube memberships. You can gain access to the Stankie Discord, shoutouts and videos. Don't forget the usual stuff. Like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell for the algo. Thank you all for watching. I will see you in the next raid guide.